I paid a random guy to stalk me to get my boyfriend jealous. Disclaimer, this is not my story time. I'm sending me on Instagram. I repeat, this is not my story time. My boyfriend's already tried to break up with me 4 times this month, so I needed to think of a plan to make him jealous so that he could want to be with me. Here's a little backstory on how we met. He and I both come from the same country, and we actually lived in the same neighborhood. His parents moved to the US, and then my parents moved to the US. So when we got there, luckily we knew his family, and it was really nice because my parents had somebody they could rely on. Well, can you probably guess? I had the biggest crush with him. I was literally in love with him from the time I met him when we were back in our country. When we would play as kids, I was like 10. But when we moved to the States, I was 16. So I was a little bit more grown up. I was hoping that he would see me and fall in love with me at first sight, but unfortunately it didn't happen like that. Instead, I waited until we were in college. I had a full glow up at this point. I grew out my hair and I stopped coloring it blonde. I got myself a skincare routine and I just decided to dress more feminine. I was 20 years old. I looked like a whole different person and I looked like a woman. He had been traveling for about a year and finally he came back. And the